At the Animal Humane Society, they care about animals. But if it were not for the wonderful people who volunteer their time, they would not be the organization that they are today. An average of 6 to 8 million dogs and cats end up in America's shelters every year, and the Animal Humane Society depends on the volunteers to help provide care to those many animals in need. The volunteers work together to help save and care for animals, and as a part of an animal rescue program, they assist in rescue operations that volunteers say change their lives. Becoming a volunteer for the Humane Society of the United States is a privilege which has potential to make a difference in the lives of animals across the United States. It is with the support of volunteers that the Humane Society is able to continue the work providing care and shelter to animals in need. Volunteering involves a great deal of commitment, and one must be prepared for the emotional result of the job. Prior to becoming a volunteer, it is important to think about what desired outcomes you are looking to achieve, and also if you are prepared for the situations which you may be faced with. Humane Society volunteer Julia Williams said, "Words can't adequately describe the rewarding feeling you get from helping these beautiful four-legged souls that are without a family to love and care for them." There are several volunteer options within the Humane Society system. However, the most common are shelter volunteer and emergency rescue volunteer. Volunteer opportunities vary by geographic and shelter location. In addition, there are a few requirements to become a volunteer. Volunteers must be at least 16 to 18 years old in order to volunteer their time, depending on shelter requirements in your area. Also, most humane societies ask volunteers to commit to at least 1 year as a volunteer. Volunteering is treated like a job in the respect that there are policies and procedures which must be followed. Volunteers will be provided required training to perform their duties properly. According to the Humane Society of the United States volunteer position description, some of the volunteer duties include, but are not limited to, provide care to animals in our temporary shelters, including cleaning cages and enclosures, feeding, watering, restocking supplies, washing dishes, walking dogs, or socializing animals as directed. The Humane Society of the United States, 2014. Also, volunteers spend their valuable time, sometimes while on vacation, to care for suffering animals. These volunteers are often challenged in difficult situations, but while among other volunteers, they learn new skills and become part of a group that stands up for all of the Also, volunteers spend their valuable time, sometimes while on vacation, to care for suffering animals. These volunteers are often challenged in difficult situations, but while among other volunteers they learn new skills and become part of the group that stands up for the care of the animals who so desperately need help. So, when you think about the Humane Society, of course, remember the animals in need, but also consider all of the people that make animal care a priority. Those selfless volunteers are the backbone of the organization.